Right guys, welcome to JP's on-demand virtual workouts. Tonight's workout, Scorch. 10 exercises, 45 seconds on each exercise, 15 seconds rest in between, and we're going to do it for a total of 3 rounds. Now the only equipment you require tonight is a set of dumbbells. If you don't have them, tin cans, water bottles, whatever you have available. Now let's get warmed up. Let's have the toes pointing forward. 3 points of contact. You can see me in the bare feet today. So big toe, pinky and heel. Grip the floor, and you'll notice I'm getting a nice arch into the foot there as well. So soft knees, thighs, glutes, and then 360 degrees of tension through the core. Breathe in, reach up to the roof, turn the palms, and let's make some big circles, 15 reps. So the workout tonight is 30 minutes long. Big reach up, rotate the arms, and then turn the palms and come back down. 4 more to go. Okay, now keep your left foot on the floor. You're still your 3 points of contact. Okay, you want to create a nice arch in your foot there. Now, soft knee, again, you want the weight through the midfoot, thigh, glute engaged, and then I want you to step forward and back. So keep this leg and glute nice and tight on your left side so your glute's your bum. And then point your toe and then go onto the ball of the foot. And then start to integrate the arms. So hope you're enjoying the wonderful weather. Hey. Okay, switch feet. Focus on getting set up from the ground and work your way up. Hey. Throw myself off there. So you can perform this outside as well, so all you need is a set of dumbbells. You want to go and enjoy the rest of the sunshine. Tonight's probably going to be a sweat fest, not only because the workout's hard, but it is very warm just now. Okay, let's have the feet just outside the thighs. Sorry, just outside the hips, thighs, glutes, core engaged again. Let's get the arms up, rotate from those hips, let the feet and let your arms follow. So you want the arm to come across the body, just to open up the back. Now when I'm rotating round, notice I'm moving from the hips and my feet are following. "20 more reps and we are good to go. "10 more. Three, 2, 1. Right, let's get the timer started and we're good to go. Right, 20 seconds. So the first exercise we're going to do tonight is dumbbell squats. Now, grab both your dumbbells. Now, if you haven't squatted with dumbbells before, start body weight. Now, feet just outside the hips, toes turned out 5 to 7 degrees roughly. Root the feet in, thighs, glutes, core engaged. Taking a breath, start to descend, spread the floor, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, then come back up. Breathe in, create tension, nice and low. Come back up, I'll show you from the side. So you want the spine nice and stiff the whole way through. It only goes low as you can maintain that forward. I don't want to see you doing this at the bottom. Notice my elbow and hand position stay stacked. I'm not going this way. Again, you can do this with one as well, whatever you have available. If you don't have that, hitchhike position. Okay? We're going to do push-ups next. Very good, okay. So push-ups, 3 options. Hands just outside the shoulders, middle finger in line with the shoulder. So full push-up is straighten the legs, so straighten the legs. Glutes, core engaged, root the hands, elbows out and back, 30, 45 degrees. Push off. Too challenging, drop to the knees. And or what you can do is you can elevate your hands as well. On a couch, puffy cushion, whatever you have available, that is obviously safe to use. Now when I'm getting to the bottom, I'm really bringing my shoulder blades across my back. When I get to the top, I'm crushing my front of my arms together, my biceps. Make sure you keep your thighs, glutes and core engaged throughout. And really rooting those hands in as well. Very good, line your back. So single leg bridge. Start on the left. Cross the right foot over the left to the mid thigh. Root your foot in. Tuck your chin a little bit. Create some tension at your abdominals. And then what we want to do is lift the hips up into the air. Squeezing your glute in the back of the thigh. Come down nice and slow. Again, if you've done these before, add some resistance. You want to add a dumbbell to the hip crease here. Take your time. Make sure at the top you really squeeze your glute. What you want is you want both hips square. Don't let that hip dip. Okay, duck and roll, Renegade Row next. So you're back into the plank position, hands are shoulder width apart. Now don't just have your hands flat, get nice and grippy. Thighs and feet can go just outside the hips. That'll give you a wider base of support. And then what I want you to do is draw your elbow back and your shoulders back as well. So not out here, drive the elbow back and behind, and then try and get that shoulder blade as close to the spine as you can. We want minimum rotation here. So you want to stay nice and tight, especially when that one hand comes off the floor. Again, fantastic core exercise, back exercise, and by core, anti-rotational exercise, so you're resisting against this motion here. Okay, now grab both dumbbells. We're going to do a reverse lunge with a curl. So feet are going to be hip width apart, and then you're going to step back onto the ball of the foot, root that front foot in, drop down, curl at the bottom, then come back up. Switch sides, curl, then come back up. Now when I'm stepping back, I'm not breaking at my hip at the back. Glute, hamstring stay tight. And come back up. Now notice my front leg coming up. I'm not pushing from here. I'm pushing through the front of the thigh and pulling that hip through. Very good. Next exercise tonight. Okay, 3-way shoulder press. So grab both your dumbbells and then let's bring them up to the stack position or rack position. Now what I need to do is rotate, press up, rotate from your hip, press, then press to the top of the head, then press to shoulder height. Same again, straight up, head tight, and then about chest. Now notice I'm rotating, that bum's tight in the back leg, especially here. And I'm really pushing through my calves as well. Okay, next, back into the single leg bridge. Next leg. Now make sure you've always got your foot in the right position first. 3 points of contact, again, big toe, pinky and heel. Tension, tucked, and then extend your hip up. Again, if too easy, you can add a little bit of resistance through here as well. What we're trying to do is move from the hips and the back of the thighs. I don't want you coming down just like this, with your rib cage is flaring. You want tension here. Move from the hips. This is called hip extension. Sorry, hip flexion and extension. Okay, flip round. Next exercise, mountain climber. So I'm hitting you a lot of planks tonight. Now, this one tonight, we're going to have the knees coming straight through. So I only want them to come to the hips. Now, when you get to this position here, if you find it hard to get your knee through, maybe with your feet, maybe just try and not, like, plant them down. Notice my foot, yeah? So I'm not like this. So tonight I want minimum spinal movement, drive through the legs. Keep going, keep going. Okay, very good. Next one, hamstring walkouts. So, line your back again. Do you know what? We're going to change that. Grab both your dumbbells. We're going to do a dumbbell Rdl. So feet hip width apart, dumbbells in front of the thighs. Get nice and tall. Then I want you to soften your knees, fold at the hip, and continue that motion to come down. Dumbbells are finished just at the bottom of the knee. Come back up by rooting your feet in and pulling your hips through. Knees go soft, spine stays fixed, hinge at the hip. Come back up. Too challenging, you can try it with one. Come back up. Or you can do body weight, keep your shoulders packed, and then hinge. Notice my shin stays vertical in this one. I've got a softer knee, so it's more through the glute. Okay, next. So, we're going to do what's called a short jackknife now. Straighten your legs out, point your toes, and reach your arms back. Then what we're going to do is crunch the abdominals, bring your arms to your sides. So really squeeze the front of those thighs. Okay, very good. Right, next one, going back to squats. Now, I don't normally do crunches before squats, so we will change that on this round. Okay, back to your squats. So feet just outside the hips, root the feet in, thighs so it's core engaged to start with, breathe, then start to descend, come back up. Make sure you're really squeezing your thighs and glutes at the top. Do not tuck your butt under, just get nice and tall. Push-ups next. Okay, hands just outside the shoulders. Make sure you get water with you. Okay, thighs, glutes, core engaged again. And then start to descend, lead to the chest. Elbows are going back and out about 30-45 degrees from the shoulder. Again, focus on bringing the shoulder blades across the back of the ribs. And then the opposite coming back up. Squeezing your chest, your shoulders, and your arms. Single leg bridge next. Okay. So left leg on the floor, cross the right over your left. Again, you can use a little bit of resistance here if you'd like. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, on the hip crease. And then come up. Now you can stay in that position as well. If you are doing that, make sure both thighs are in line at the top. And really concentrate on your glutes here. Renegade Row next. Very good, very good. Okay. Now if you have a perfect Renegade Row, so you can probably do 15, say, on each side body weight, then you can add dumbbells as well. I would only recommend this if you can do probably about 15 body weight. You want, if you're using your dumbbells, keep your wrists stacked, wrists and elbows stacked. Don't just have the weight sitting through the fingers, make sure the weight's through here, through the shaft of the arm. Now I'm trying to really grip with my feet here as well. Even though I'm up on the toes and the ball of my foot, I'm still trying to grip the floor. And as little rotation as possible. Very good. Now we're going to do a three-way, my apologies, we're not. We're going to do reverse lunges with bicep curls. See, even the heat is sending my head away with the fairies. Okay. Hip width apart, big step back, glute and hamstring, tighten the back leg. Curl. Come back up. So I'm doing I have a bit more length in my stance here, if you notice that. Just a bit more of a hip dominant position. Again, there's nothing wrong with being here either. This will challenge hip extension in that back leg a little bit more. See that, I'm stopping this. And that is actually a bit challenging for me, more challenging for me. Okay, very good. Next, rotational, three-way rotational punch. Okay, let's bring your dumbbells up. Elbows and wrists nice and stacked. Rotate from the hips, go straight up. Now notice I'm not leading from the low back when I press, just a slight extension of my mid and upper back. But you don't want to do this. Alright, I just want you straight up. And then head tight. Chest tight. Very good. Now we're going back to the single leg bridge. Next leg. Okay, so you can cross the leg over again, or you can straighten your leg out. This will challenge the hip flexors on this side a lot more. So here, make sure you get tension through your glute as well. I don't want you to be swinging your leg basically. If you need to come here as well, again, really targeting these hip flexors on this side also. Again though, pick a side that allows you to feel that glute working efficiently enough. Plus we're getting mountain climbers next as well, and these are also challenging these thigh muscles here and the hip flexors. So that's why we're going between the muscles at the back versus the muscles at the front to give them a little bit of a break. Okay, mountain climber. So this is working your interior muscles, so the muscles at the front of your body, and the hinging, like the bridge and so forth, the rows, are working the muscles of the back end, what are called your posterior muscles. So it's a very good way to integrate your exercises without doing too much of the same thing. So while you're still moving, you're giving other muscle groups a break. Whew, very good, very good. Okay, next. Grab both dumbbells. I see me having a dumbbell party here. Right, Dumbbell Rdl, or the basic hinge. So feet hip width apart, root them in, soften the knees, and then fold at the hips. With the Rdl, you want the dumbbells as close to the thighs as possible, and close to the knees as possible. Then come back up. Soft knee, fold at the hip. So it's an Rdl position. The stiff leg is a bit more straighter leg, and dumbbells are heading in line with the toes. That's a bit more hamstring, back to the thighs, and your spinal extensors. Okay. Next, no crunchy things before squats. Don't do that. We're going to do a hollow hold position. So, feet hip width apart, start with the hands at the side of the arms to the side of the body, slide your hands along the floor, bring the shoulder blades off the floor, head follows, egg distance, and then let's hold that position today. Now you can, if you want, you can bring your arms off the floor, push those fingertips forward, and create as much tension through here as you can. So all your abdominal muscles basically. So not just the ones at the front, the sides, and all around. Next we're going back to squats. Very good. Duck and roll. Okay, back to your squats. So wrists and elbows stacked, root the feet in, and then bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, come back up. So when I go down, I like the cue, once you've rooted your feet, spread the floor, bend it at the knees, and then hinge it at the hips. Push-ups next. Very good. Okay, push-ups. So again, full push-ups on the knees, on your couch or chair, whatever you've got available. Okay, let's go. Put those hands in, thighs, glutes, core engaged. Now when we go down, I'm not squeezing through too much of the upper back, think more mid-back. Notice I'm leading from the chest, not the head. Very good. Single leg bridge next. Whoo-hoo. Very warm, very warm. Okay, left leg first, cross the right over. Locked in, tucked, extend. If you find it hard to feel your bum contract at the top, try and think about scooping your hips under. And you want that dumbbell on the crease of your hip as well. Just directly above your glute. Okay, Renegade Rows next. Just throwing the dumbbells everywhere. Now you can do this body weight as I mentioned before. If you can't do 15 body weight, don't add weight. Unless you're doing like 1 kilo, but even then. Right, perfect positions for this one anyway. Again, it's context as to why you're doing this exercise. It's not just about the back. So you're strengthening your thighs, your hip stabilizers, your spinal stabilizers as well, your extensor muscles. Very good. Okay, reverse lunges with your curls. So I'm going to stay a bit more upright in this one, just to really challenge hip extension, okay, at the bottom on that back leg. So if you have any tightness at the hips, especially on the back one, you'll tend to favour being in this position as well, whereas you maybe want to spend a bit of time here. So glute in the back of the thighs really tight on that back leg. Finish that rep. Okay. Rotational press next. 3-way. Okay, dumbbells up. Now rotate from the hips and then press up. Make sure your thigh and glutes tighten that back leg, core's engaged. 360 degrees of tension. My apologies, forgot the 3-way. So head height, chest and shoulder. Then above the shoulders, head height, and then the height at the front of the shoulder. Okay, very good. Now we're going back to the single leg bridge. Excuse me. Next side. Okay, before you start, make sure you're stable. So we're not like this. Just create some tension through your body. Tuck, tense, extend your hip. Okay, mountain climber next. Again, if you feel your feet clunking off the floor, check your heel. If not, I would just point your toe, yeah? So, this position. Okay, once you've nailed that, then you can start to integrate some speed. Again, it can be performed like this as well, but I want you to do it this way today. Keep nice length in that spine. Think more marching on the spot. Shoulders and wrists stay in line. Again, you can elevate your hands here as well. Use less percentage of your weight. Just keep moving. Very good, very good. Okay. So Dumbbell Rdl. Nearly done. Hip width apart. 3 points of contact, thighs go to core engaged. Soften your knees, and then fold and hinge at the hip. Spine stays nice and stiff. Going as far as you can, that's as far as you can load the hip for, but with that Rdl, you probably just want a parallel back. I wouldn't go any lower than that. So back in line with the floor. Or dumbbell directly in line with your armpit. What I would suggest is keep your shoulders packed into your back pockets here as well. Very good. Okay. So I would say this is more of a tuck hold. It is the hollow before you start to increase the lever by stretching your arms and legs out. So we'll call it a tuck today. So bring your knees in, and then hands to the sides, and then slide your hands along the floor to come up, and then hold that position there. So really pull those knees in, squeeze the hip flexors here, thighs. Keep that rib cage as close to the front of the pelvis as you can. Pack your shoulders down into your armpits and hold this to finish. Nice wee way to lengthen the hamstrings here as well. Nearly done. Whew. Okay, ladies and gents, that is Scorch for a Monday night. If you're watching this on our feed, or if you're watching this back on YouTube, this is played every Monday live. Again, thank you so much for your patience and support, and I can only apologise about the start of the video tonight, and it's caused us to be a little bit later. Tomorrow night, arse and abs, be ready. It's going to be a toasty one, weather dependent, or extra crispy is what we call it. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and good night.